Hello, this is Joe Pryor, the virtual real estate team in Oklahoma City, and this is the final 5th video in the series on 1031s. Now understand that we're not dealing with every minute detail because that is something that we're going to deal with in this process as we go along. But this whole point of these 5 videos is to give you the basic education that you need to know if you have never done a 1031 tax deferred exchange. So let's talk about a few things that, first of all, I think that may be problematic. So everybody loves new construction. They really do. It's never been used before. You get extended warranties. And so there's a lot of lack of maintenance. Maybe you can customize it a little bit. But here is my experience that I had about 7 years ago. And this is the only experience I've had this way. We have that 180-day limit, all right, in terms of closing from the subject property closing. On one, I had a builder that I don't do business with anymore, mainly because he's chronically late. But in this case, we were within 7 days of that 180 days. And I want to have a record before I leave this business, and I'm going to be in it for a little while longer, that I've never missed a 1031 tax deferred exchange. So at the very least, here's what I do with new construction. I want the foundation in, I want the frame up, I want the roof on. And the reason why I say that is I can pretty well tell you that with a quality builder, we're now at 90 days from completion. And if worse comes to worse with weather or inspections, whatever, and we add another 30 days on, all right, that's 120 days. So we're still within 2 months. And that's kind of my mantra. Let's never get within 2 months of that 180 days because I don't want you to have to pay taxes and you don't want me to screw up. Now that's one thing. Now the second thing is getting inspections on existing property done as quickly as possible. The reason why is that 45 days. So I want not 10 days, I want 5 days or less to get the inspections done because things can fall out. And if they do fall out, we need to very quickly identify another property. So don't wait to the last moment to find your property on that 45 days. Let's do it immediately or even before. Let's get our inspections done. Let's make sure that we have these properties secured. Let's get an appraisal in as quickly as possible because there's always the possibility something may not appraise. It's pretty rare, but rare doesn't mean it doesn't happen. And so again, I don't want to miss out. And maybe we identify something that's an extra address or something that we know we have a fallback position on. I really don't want to do that, but that is something that is an option for us to do. So that's another thing that you can do. And so I want to make sure this works as properly as possible, that there's no problems whatsoever with appraisals or with inspections, with repairs, or coming even close to that 180 days. And by the way, one thing I left out of that first video is what is a like-kind exchange? Let me kind of summarize as we go through this. It's any property that's a rental property. So a commercial to residential, a single family to a multifamily or back, a raw land that you've leased out for crops or for cattle can go into a single family home. It's just a like-kind. We'll help you with that. The exchanger will help you with that, but know what a 1031 tax deferred exchange is in the first video. Let's talk about the rules and make sure that we obey those rules on 1031s. Let's know how do we identify properties. We avoid the pitfalls. Let's avoid the red flags. Let's make sure this thing is done in your best interest. I love doing 1031 tax deferred exchange. We've done hundreds of them. We're here prepared to help you out in doing that. If you're getting ready to do a 1031 and you want to know more and we want to get started on this, please email me, joe@vreteam.com. We'll have a meeting. We'll get this thing going. We'll help you build your wealth.